lang 'to ginagawa natin na ano, parang very authentic naman talaga. Nag-aayos ng buhok.
I think ready muna.
Tunay na.
Oo. Ayan, ang gaganda ng mga fest. O, diba? Ayan, we are now live, ladies and gentlemen. So, but we will actually start yung ano natin, final chikahan. It's siguro mga around 7:45. So, ayan, Mary Ann Ball is already watching us. You can now actually share yung watch party nyo. So, i-click nyo lang yung start. So, can everybody see it?
Start where?
Dun sa, you go to my page.
Your
Dun sa
page.
Jenny Umali, tinag ko kayo. And then, you can start sharing it sa mga pages nyo. Kasi alam ko naman na talagang marami kayong fans sa inyong mga page at wala sila sa page ko.
Okay, I'll share.
So, i-click nyo lang yung start. So, can everybody see it?
Start where?
Or
Yan.
Where did it go? It went to what? Oh, there. Found it.
wait, ako wala pa.
Oh, yan.
Ako
O, di ba?
It's okay. Now I'm so excited. I know for the very first time since we started this Expose and Express online talk show, lagi ako yung nag-host. So finally this time, ako, isa ako sa mga, sa mga guest nila. Hi, Butch! Thanks for watching! Hi, Mary Ann Ball!
To share ko lang to sa page ko, no?
Yes.
Yan. Okay.
just click share.
Ayan. Okay.
Akala ko meron pa isa.
So, no. It's just us for now. Ganda! Oh my God, I'm so excited!
Magulos dili ka dyan. Live na tayo.
Live na ba?
Oo, live na tayo.
Ay, sorry.
I went to Facebook.
Oh, you went to Facebook na? Na-share mo na?
Yeah, it's
So, no. It's just us for now. Ganda!
pwede bang taga-sagot na lang ako ng mga comments?
Oh my God, narinig yung sarili ko.
Live na tayo.
Live na ba?
Oo, live na tayo.
Ay, sorry.
Indeed.
Okay.
Well, you know what ang maganda nito? I think since naka-live na tayo, napaaga tayo, no? But I think people would actually like wait for us until 8 o'clock. But nakita ko parang madami na rin namang nanonood, no? May 20 viewers na tayo. Yes, we already have 20 viewers. So I know that I'm not the host for today. So I am going to give the floor to Burns and Rochi here. So we can actually start at 7:34, tapos i-replay naman din natin siya para mas mahaba yung chika natin. Maybe we can do like an hour and an hour and a half. So let's see how it goes, no? But for now, I'm sure yung mga nanonood sa atin excited na sila. And excited na din ako.
Si Rochi de Sagun.
Hi. I know. Sa taga New Jersey si Rochi and 11 o'clock ng gabi doon.
Yes.
Oo nga.
Ang tiyaga. At saka, Sisi, papalitan ko yung pangalan mo ha, kasi nakalagay pangalan ni Ala.
Oo pa.
Baka sabihin nila kailan ka napalit ng pangalan. Baka sabihin nila napalit ng pangalan si Lovely. Ayan, okay. So, while waiting for people to jump in,
Is there a dog whining over there?
gusto niya kasi sumapa sa akin ka man. Ay!
Ayun.
Sorry.
Jen, you're in the same house, right?
Ha?
With Jen?
Ano yan, Ter?
House?
Ter?
Same house kayo ni Christian?
Live tayo, Ter.
The dog. Where's the dog?
Ayan, ito si Lola. Okay, so I guess let's start.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Are you sure? Ready na kaya?
Rochi, ikaw yung main, di ba? Sidekick.
Ikaw ako ang sidekick.
Okay, so you know what? I'll just do this. Ang sarap, di ba, ng live, di ba? Alam mo, ganito kami talaga kapag nagchichikahan kami sa Zoom, before we start our show, ganito kami, ganito ang moment namin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yan.
it's fun. And you know, if you notice, meron pa ako ditong nakalagay dito sa ano ko. So,
Ano yan?
Okay, so let's begin. So everyone, hello. Welcome to Expose and Express Online Talk Show. I am not your host for today, but I'm part of the panel. So I'm part of the guests, which is si Burns Bayabo and si Rochi ang mag-host for tonight. Dyan sa Manila, dito sa California. And of course, good morning naman dyan sa Manila. How I miss Manila. And then I'm with my good friends here, lovely Rivero and Alma Concepcion. So I'm going to give the floor to my host for today, Burns and Rochi.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to host and ask questions to these beauties that used to be teen idols that I used to watch. But what shows? That's entertainment and kung saan yung show niya.
Well, Alma has been very active sa movie at saka as a matter of fact, bagong beauty queen yan. Yes.
Jenny, bago lang ba? I remember Alma was a beauty queen before.
Oh, she never stopped.
Yeah.
She never stopped. She never really stopped. So I would, of course, since I'm I'm the original host here, I would want to welcome lovely Rivero and Alma Concepcion, and of course Kobe, my baby, who's naked. No.
Kobe!
So I would want to welcome you, lovely, and Alma, which lovely I call you Sisi, and Alma I call you Ter. So I'm really happy that all of us are here together. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and thank you for joining us today and for watching us. And I hope that you're going to share our video because marami po kayong matututunan ngayon. And the first thing that I would really want to tell you guys, especially dyan sa Manila, is Happy Independence Day! Alam mo yun, kasi ano na dito, 13 na dito, and yesterday, at no isang araw dyan, Happy Independence Day. And sabi nga ni Lovely doon sa isang post na is, wag nating tigilan ang pagkakaroon ng kalayaan, di ba? Let's continue to be free. So kung ano man yung ibig sabihin natin doon sa freedom na yon, let's continue to be free. So, like I said, I can't stop talking. So I would want to really again, over and over again, please wag kayong mahiya. Can you do this? Can you please host?
We can. If you give us a chance.
Okay, go.
Your turn.
Go.
Okay, so girls now, I've known Jenny ever since bata pa ako, right? Because we're childhood friends. Best friend ko actually yung sister ni Jenny, si Anne. So I've known her and I've seen her from competitions sa TV and everything, but I'm not familiar with Alma and Lovely. I know I've seen you on TV, pero can you tell me a story about your friendship? Because I didn't know that you three are actually friends. Ngayon ko lang nalaman.
Alma, go.
Okay. I've known both of them, Jenny and Geneb, or Lovely, even before I'm a mom. So my son is 20 years old, so that's over 20 years. We're in the same industry. Si Jen, artista din yan, and I know she's ano yung TV show sa Bulaga? Jen?
Beautiful girl.
So showbiz
Yes.
din siya. But prior to showbiz, kami ni Jen, magkasama na kami sa modeling. Hindi pa kami artista. So it's even before showbiz. And then si Juneb naman during showbiz, and then one group kami hanggang ngayon, same group pa rin. Alam mo yun, hindi wala kami. And then si Ninang ni Kobe, si Gineb, tapos sa San Francisco mom naman din si Jenny.
Yes, that's true. I'm the second mom.
Second mom
Mm.
ko.
Kay Kobe.
We go a long way.
How about you, Lovely? Anong kwento?
Kwento. Kami ni Jen, nakwento na namin yung kami ni Jen last na nag-guest ako dito di ba? We started with basta pinakilala lang, tapos nag-click kami agad, and then ayun na, nung nagkaroon ng parang all-female na show yung babae, na yung friend ko yung nag-produce, so nagtanong siya sa akin, sino yung pwede nating isama? Naisip ko agad si Jen, kasi sabi ko, ang vibrant ng personality niya, tsaka ang saya niyang kasama. So alam ko na parang magaan kasi yung show naman na yon hindi naman seryosong show. Parang alam mo yon yung parang tara, barkadang show ganun. Gusto na mga madaling alam mo yon, yung magaan. Eto nga si Alma noon hindi na I think bawal pa noon. Bawal pa noon. No, kasi may strict ang parents noon. Parents noon na hindi siya pwede masyado. So, si Jen yung nakasama plus 3 other girls nga kami nga yung 3 pa. Ako pa, tsaka 2 pa. Si Glenda yung isa. Na sana kasama
Si
din natin.
At saka si Sheer Valdez, si Glenda Garcia, Lovely, and then ako.
And you. Tapos ayun, nagtuloy-tuloy na. Talagang hindi kami madalas magchikahan ni Jen. Pero pag nagchikahan kami, my gosh, parang parang wala batuhan, parang comedy skit lang.
Correct. Lalo na nung lumipat na nga ako dito sa US, syempre, di ba, busy kanya-kanyang busy si Lovely, sobra siyang busy sa mga acting job niya. And then si Alma naman, sobra din siyang busy sa business niya ngayon. At saka, din nga, oh my God, as in literally, you redeem your body back, Ter.
Ay, grabe.
OMG. Like, you've always been my inspiration. Because I remember, umaattend pa tayo ng mga dance lesson noon sa Cubao, diba? Right? Yung nagja-jazz tayo noon.
Our dance,
yeah. So actually, Rochi and Burns, and of course, sa mga nanonood, si Alma nga, which I call her Terry, just short to sister. Yes, we've been friends for a very, very long time. To the extent na yung mga sagala, ganyan. Mga Reyna Imperatriz, ganyan, may mga corona. Kami palagi yung magkasama. Nandiyan yung, kasama pa natin sila Rachel Barameda, tapos sila sila Marisol Morales. Alam mo ba, meron pa kaming gagawin. Nang bata pa kami noon eh. I don't know kung natatandaan to ni Rochelle. Meron siyang dalang Philip na sigarilyo. Tapos curious tayo. Nasa bus kami. Lahat ng mga artista nandun sa bus. Tapos nandun yung mga mommy namin. Nandun si mommy, of course. Tapos si Rochelle, ang feeling niya, hindi maaamoy yung sigarilyo sa loob ng bus. OMG, yun ang hindi ko makalimutan na isa sa mga papunta kaming Bataan na, isa sa mga memorable na it was so much fun. Siyempre pag bata ka, di ba? So, yeah, that was way back. And of course, si Lovely nga, talagang Lex, sabi nga niya, nag-click lang talaga kami. And I'm very happy na hanggang ngayon magkakaibigan pa din tayo, no?
Buti, alam mo, Alma na yan, buntis pa siya. As in, buntis siya.
Yes!
Wow!
Ano ba itong napakagandang babaeng to na buntis? Sabi ko gano'n. Tapos ayun, pinakilala na kami, kasama pa natin nun si Stella, no? Stella Ruiz.
Yes.
Nasa States na.
Nandito si Stella, nakikita kami minsan.
Tapos since then, nag-click na rin kami. Ganun yata yun, no? Parang pag talagang yung friendship parang meant to be, nagki-click talaga agad. Doesn't be parang malalim na encounter. Kahit lang, konting encounter, babaw lang, pero nagtutuloy-tuloy.
I think pag pala-pala sa mga luka-luka, ayan, nagsasama-sama yan.
Oo.
That's nice.
Memory nyo with each other.
At say that again?
Inyo.
Maganda yung memory.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Each other.
You know what? There's a lot. Especially like ako, etong dalawang to, pag kami mga moments ako sa buhay, magsasama-sama kami sa isang bar. Tapos alam mo yun, yung alam na namin kung ano yung mga tanungan, nandiyan na yung from being happy, tapos biglang mag-serious na, yung tipong Terry,
Seryoso?
para sa'yo, si din, gano'n na tipong, kaya natin yan, tayo pa ba? Alam mo yun, yung nagkaroon talaga ng pagandang bonding na maybe like I said, like a lot of people doesn't really know what's happening between people na close sa isang lugar na sama-sama, di ba? They can just probably see kung ano yung, as an individual, yung mga achievements natin, tsaka yung mga fall downs natin, nakikita nila yun, right? Pero hindi nila nakikita yung bonding ng magkakaibigan. And like si Rochi, she doesn't even know na magkakaibigan pala tayo. And I'm very proud of these two beautiful people.
Ay, nako, Jen. We're proud of you. Alam naman natin. Just
Totoo.
pinag-
Kung ini-invent yung sarili mo and how you are now, you're doing so well. Yeah, we're so proud
Oh my
of you.
God. Okay, thank you. Huwag niyo naman ako paiyakin.
Go pa daw.
Ano ba?
How about you, Alma? Anong fondest memory mo sa samahan niyong tatlo? Like, whether it be sad or funny or embarrassing. Time to see.
you know, one similar that I experienced with Juneb, Lovely, and also with Glenda, also with Jenny, Ter, is pag nagkumustahan kami, talagang kumusta ka? As in may tawanan portion, pero hindi mawawala sa pag-uusap, pag-meet namin, yung kumusta ka na talaga? Are you happy? Are you sad? Yung mga important questions na pag hindi okay yung isa, you will be bothered.
Yes.
Alam mo yan, yung pag si Tel hindi okay or si Gineb hindi okay, parang
Ramdam
mababother.
mo.
Do you feel
Parang,
each other? You feel each other?
Yeah. Hindi yung tipong, how are you? Problema slips your mind. Hindi ganun.
Yeah.
Ay, shit. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, yung tipong pagising mo, may isip mo siya, parang, okay lang ba si Juneb? Okay lang ba si... For that pair, I remember those times na, yung syempre maliliit pa yung mga bata, di ba?
Yes.
So, kahit mga 3 times a year tayo nag-uusap, talaga, kumusta na yung mga bata? Kumusta ka na? Ganon. And when you love your friends pala, if something's bothering them, it hurts you too. Parang whether subconsciously or consciously, it crosses your mind several times a day. Ganon.
Yes. I like that. That's true.
No,
And
there.
Ang maganda rin talaga sa samahan natin na nakita ko is that pagka merong magandang opportunity para sa isa, talagang easy, Alma, easy, alika, may ganito, may ganyan. O easy, pwede ka ba sa racket na to? O Jen, sama ka sa ganito. Ganon. Tapos ganyan din si easy, like yung namigay ng mga vitamins kami na pandemic. Actually, na-meet ko yung grupong yon through AC. Siya yung nagpasok sa akin na yon. So, ganon. Tapos ngayon na may parang opportunity naman din na lumaki pa yung through that group also, may parang another business opportunity kami nakita. Sinabi ko rin kay AC, alam mo yung ganon, bitayan lang, walang, kasi minsan sa mga babae, sa iba yung ibang mga friends, nakikita ko na there's really like parang kahit chika kunyari sila pero may konting competition or may konting inggit or something. I don't know what it is, no? Basta may ganon. But I genuinely do not feel it sa mga to. Kay Easy and kay Jen. Even kay wala akong nararamdaman na ganon. So I'm very comfortable with them. I'm very comfortable sharing my successes kasi I know they'll be happy for me. I'm very comfortable sharing failures all the more because I know na hindi yung parang, buti nga. Diba? Talagang they'll feel, kaya natin to, lika. Diba? So yun. So kaya siguro friends until now. Kasi may authentic.
Yeah. And I can see that too. Nakikita ko yan sa sa samahan nyo. the way you guys talk to each other, and the boisterous laughter that I hear all of a sudden. And it's nice to hear. Kasi alam ko na genuinely masaya kayo. Magawi tayo. Wow, lalim nun ah. Na nabanggit mo na meron mga ng minutes. So,
Yep.
I'm very well aware of what you're doing this summer during this pandemic, and I really admire the charity that you have started, giving back sa frontliners, donating your time, your resources, your food. I mean, cooking, all that energy. I'm really really proud of what you've accomplished, and also for Jenny who helped in the fundraiser. So what
Oh,
thank you for what you do. Sa inyo, I know that you both are doing things to help the community, and there's a lot of things happening right now in the Philippines. I know and still you're spreading positivity, and that is what is the word I'm looking for? Ano na strong woman kayo, na you empower others to be the change, na hindi kayo nagpapadala sa negativity ng nangyayari sa country ngayon. I'm really proud of you guys. I just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you.
Speaking yung kay Burns, no, you're helping. So maybe yung iba na hindi alam, or like from the past episode, will you tell us more about kung ano yung ginawa nyo? Like, lovely, what did you do? Kasi yung iba hindi sila aware. So what was that?
well, actually, yeah, discussed it nung last na but just to recap, it started with me just doing things like cooking lang for, like the frontliners. And then may nagpaluto na, sabi niya, pwede bang mag-donate na lang ako and then ikaw na magluto kasi nandito ako sa States. Nasa States yan si Marilu Gomapak. So thank you. So, nung nag-start siya, sabi ko, ba't hindi ganon? Like, parang extension. Kasi syempre, marami tayong kababayan sa States. Kasi nandito ako sa States. Nasa States yan who are very generous. They really want to extend help, and yet hindi nila alam paano, di ba? So sabi ko, why don't I make myself available? Anyway, sabi ko ganun, kung ako lang, it's going to be very limited, di ba? Kasi syempre, limited lang naman ang funding. No? So, pero kung lalaki, ba, di mas marami tayong matutulungan sama-sama. So yun, I started cooking hanggang sa, syempre, since meron nang nagda-donate, I had to post for transparency, and accountability. So, pag nag-post ako, siguro may mga nai-inspire at napaka-generous ng mga kababayan natin from the States. Kasi halos talaga nagtuloy-tuloy, talagang they would contact me. And then even yung mga taga dito, talagang nag-contact na sila sa akin. And then ito na nga, si Jen Umali, and of course the Expose and Expressing Your Team, started this fundraising. Nagulat na lang ako pag gising ko isang araw. Sabi nga niya, Sisi, halika mag-fundraising tayo, ganyan. Talaga, sabi kong ganon. And then pagkita ko, wala naman akong kaalam-alam sa mga ganyan, di ba? Ayun, nag-fundraising nga siya, and then dumami yung tumulong. So, alam mo yun, lumaki yung scope ng pagtulong. And sama-sama. So talagang tulay lang, bridge lang ako, pero ang daming nagawa. So I'm very, very happy na nagamit ako sa ganung paraan. Plus, eto nga, si AC, pinasok niya ako dun sa grupo nila Asik Janet Ong, na nagmimigay naman sila ng mga vitamins and supplements. So, ang dami rin nabiyayaan ng mga vitamins and supplements na yon. Plus, may isa pa akong group, yung si Malu Asoyanko, na ganun din, may mga friends din siyang taga dyan, na yun, nag-cook na rin kami for the frontliners, and namigay rin ng mga food care packages sa mga musicians at sa mga iba pang communities. So doon, nagtuloy-tuloy na. So basically, tulong ng tao, kaya nangyari lahat yun.
That's great. That's great.
Because I remember kasi yung kay Jenny, no, nung nag-post siya, sabi niya, $20. Kasi hindi naman, kasi nandito kami sa US, diba? She just said like $20 can feed like five meals, 'di ba? Eh dito or
More.
5 people more. Kaya yung iba parang teka yung 20, parang kinain ko lang yon or isang bill lang namin sa Jollibee kasi mahal ang Jollibee dito, 'di ba?
Yes.
Yes. At bakit dito talaga kasi ano na yon, ilang frontliners na yung mapapakain kasi we cook at home. So, dahil doon, syempre, yung ingredients, binibili lang talaga namin. So, as is, kung magkaano yung nakuhang pera, binibili, pinapalengke, and niluluto. So, walang kopit, ika nga. Talagang, walang up. Okay.
Abono pa ka mo.
Naman business, hindi kami restaurant, hindi unlike kung bibili ka sa restaurant. Pwede din man kasi yan bibili ka sa restaurant and they feed the frontliners. But yun na nga, syempre, it's a business. And you have to understand kasi may overhead sila. Although kami nga, may overhead din naman kami, but yun na yung pinaka-donation ko as a person na as my participation is that hindi kami nag-charge.
Oh my effort from a point of view of a person I mean, not cooking is not for everyone. So from a point of view of a person, I know how to cook but I don't love it. When Glenda's post, sabi ko, wow, that's so physical. No, even if you're, alam mo yun, even if your contribution is only not just effort but time. Wow, that is so amazing.
Thank
you.
Pero
nakatayo ka for you stand up, you check every 3 hours or every hour, every 30 minutes or 3 hours your attention is on the cooking. So
yeah,
a lot of effort.
Yeah, it's physical pero alam mo yun na nga yung sabi ko, it's pagod na masarap na pagod kasi alam mong may natulungan, may pinuntahan. So minsan talaga nananakit yung lalo na pag yung ng syempre hindi naman na tayo teenager, di ba, mga balakang. At tayo sexy ni Alma Concepcion na kayang-kaya yung katawan
kaya mag-bend and snap.
Ano ang secret? Kailangan bawasan ng fat.
But you know, to update din, no, yung nangyari kay Lovely, kumbaga, nagkaroon lang din kami ng inspiration para tumulong din. So, and then she mentioned na si Alma is also, giving away mga vitamins. So, sabi ko, ano to mga kay Lovely? Ano to? Supermarket?
Anong vitamins yun? Bigay mo.
Pakwento mo kay Alma paano yung vitamins kasi bongga yung vitamins and supplements giveaways niya. As in kahon-kahon kong mamigay yan.
Wow!
Kwento mo kay Janet Ong and company.
Janet Ong, Francisco, Vera. Kasi nag-start yan kasi si Tala, friend namin, ang dami-dami niyang volunteer works. And tagal ko nang kilala si Tala siguro. How many years na din? 5 years, like that. And we nagkakilala kami sa volunteer. So even prior to the pandemic, we've been, all of us, non-celebrities and celebrities, we have our own advocacies. It's just that for me, my advocacy where I met Tala has been for 25 years is anti-drug. I'm an anti-drug advocate. So I met her there. Na-meet ko siya doon, him. Na-meet ko siya doon. And then after that, sinasama na niya ako. We have volleyball events. Sumasama din si Geneb noon. Lovely or Geneb. Hindi ako sanay sa Lovely.
I know, right?
Ako sanay. Pati si Ter, hindi rin Jenny. Jen. Anyway, so it's just Tala invited me for the Lions Club kay ASEC Janet Ong and Sir Ed Francisco. And like what Lovely said kanina, it's something the snowball or the ripple effect is something that you cannot predict. You just start small. And then hanggang sa when I met them, sabi ko, I want to introduce these people to good people. So I introduced Lovely. I introduced people who are masipag and sincere people, ganyan. And yung wala bang ano, yung you are genuinely help without trying to feed your ego. Walang ganon.
Yeah.
So,
Walang
ayun. So, siya,
hidden walang hidden
Yeah.
agenda
oh,
term
oh, yes.
noon.
Yung, kasi like kami naman, wala naman kami political ambitions. And what can we do? What can we do in this time? Kasi you have so much time to have perspective or have time with yourself na papaisip ka na what else can I do? What else can I do for my day, ganyan, and my energy. So when after meeting these people, parang wow, dito ko mabubuhos yung energy ko since I don't cook. Sabi ko, I can lift boxes, transport it.
Sorry.
Kasi nga yung segue kasi you were asking kanina kung anong secret. A secret talaga is yoga and intermittent fasting with my Then after that, dati, with the benefits of yoga, sabi ko, ang dali-dali mag-carry ng boxes. And then, the small world na iniikutan ko, which is my area, yun ang inuna ko. And the people I know, and then people who I can, sinasabay ko yung distribution of medicine with my business. Kumbaga, instead of having a separate courier for the distribution of medicine, pinupuno ko na yung bag nila ng yung orders, naluan ko na ng vitamins para syempre we have to boost the immune system. So, yun, we have so much time to reflect. And the question is, what will I do with my energy? Kasi nga, pasay na nga daw yung time management eh.
Yeah.
True.
Ngayon, energy management. Like ako, my energy is during the day. What can I do during the day? Ayun, tapos by the time na like nung sinabi ni Lovely kanina, by the time madamdaman mo yung pagod mo, you can feel, what a productive day it was. Parang ganon.
I know, true that.
Grabe,
Ako yung
ang galing niyo.
Ako yung experience ko dun sa, nung kami nila Christian, yung experience ko dun sa nakaupo ka ng matagal sa computer, nag-iisip ka ng mga alam mo yun, yung bawat donation, automatic, binabantayan ko kung sino yung mga nag-donate para mapathank you kung nakagad sila, para matapatan ko yung gratitude ba na ginagawa na, at saka yung transparency. So, talaga kami ni Gineb, yung style namin is, yung umaga dyan, gabi dito, umaga dito, gabi doon, talagang kulitan kami, tapos trabaho, kulitan, tapos usap ng donations. Amazing how people actually get together para suportahan yung platform na ginawa ni Gineb.
And pinalaki mo.
Burns, hindi kita naririnig.
Yan, ito. Hello, okay na? Rinig mo na?
Hindi, ko naririnig kita. Si Burns yung hindi ko naririnig, actually.
Okay.
Naririnig. How about now?
There.
Oh, yan.
Yan.
Okay na.
So, Lovely, you were saying?
I would just like to take this opportunity lang talaga. Thank you, Jen Umali, Burns, and the Expose and Express team. Kasi kayo talaga yung naging parang way para lumaki pa to. Kasi akala ko patapos na nung after nung first batch ng mga nag-donate. Akala ko, sabi ko, sige na, at least I've done my part. Okay na, di ba? Pinalaki nyo. And talagang grabe yung effort nyo. Kasi ako, I'm a very low-tech person. I wouldn't know how to, open a computer. Hindi naman, exaggerate naman. Pero really, I don't know what to do with all this, yung mga online doon. I don't know that. Na pwede ka palang online, you can like ask people to help. Hindi ko alam yung mga yan. So, thank you talaga, Jen, for doing it. Malaking parte ka. So, talagang kahit andyan kayo, talagang yun nga, yung ripple effect, talagang hanggang dito talaga naramdaman ng husto ng mga frontliners yung effort ninyo at trabaho nyo. So I salute you. Thank you, Jen, and
You're welcome.
the
Thank
team.
you. Actually,
And
sa
ano
totoo
lang,
lang,
magre-report lang ako bago tayo umano na dun sa mga chikahan nating masaya at kalokohan.
yes. Actually, sa totoo lang,
Go.
Sige. Okay.
Sabay pa sila.
No, okay. Donations na nakalap ng Expose and Express team. And mula pa nung una hindi ko na hiniwalay-hiwalay. Basta we were able to feed over 1,000 frontliners. Meal packs tayo, over 1,000 ang inabot. And then yung food care packages natin, it was designed to feed a small family for like 3 days man lang, or pwede umabot siguro ng 5 kung masinop sila or hindi malaki yung pamilya. We were able to give out mga more or less 300 care packages.
Wow.
And we're still going. Kasi chance na rin ito para magpasalamat ako kay Elise Kachanko ng Fly Ace Corporation. Elise, sana nanonood ka or sana mapanood mo to pag nag-replay. Sobra talaga laki.
I know.
Nagpadala ng mga canned goods, makakapaggawa na naman tayo ng mga care packages. Kasama siyempre yung mga bigat natin out of the donations na nakuha ng Expose and Express team. Plus nilalagyan ko ng gulay. And of course, yung vitamins ni Alma through Asakab. Makan. Kaya talagang pag-bolt is 5-joint effort. Nag-bolt in.
That's right.
So thank you. Yun, for taking time to just thank everybody. I'm just overflowing with gratitude kasi, and gusto kong i-report sa kanila kung saan napunta yung tinulong nila. For transparency. Thank you. Ayan.
Sabi nyo, ripple effect nga. Imagine what one can actually do to improve the country. Because it takes one action and there's that ripple effect. Instead of saying bad things, why
action na lang.
Acting and creating change. Kasi marami nang susunod-sunod di ba?
Yeah.
You can inspire others.
Oo. Yep. Question naman sa inyo dyan, kay Roch, kay Bernd, kay Jen. Kasi di ba yung sitwasyon nyo dyan, aside from the pandemic, nagkaroon pa ng mga riot, di ba? So parang double one. Deal with that. I mean, and you're still dealing with it now. So paano nyo yun? I mean, like kayo as ordinary people there, like how do you actually deal with that double whammy? I mean, like both in the economy, your emotional well-being, di ba? And the mental torture that comes with it.
Yeah,
Si Rochi can actually, she knows a lot kasi sa New Jersey siya. So, lapit talaga niya sa New York. So, Rochi.
Ayun. Actually, kasi yung sa amin dito, because New Jersey and New York, magkatabi kami talaga. We are the top 2 states dito sa US ng highest death. Tsaka the highest, which New Jersey is one of the smallest states, pero we have over 100,000 na affected, and we have like really thousands na namatay besides New York. Basically kasi lang kami, boundary lang kami ng New York City. So some people who actually live in New Jersey nagtatrabaho sa New York. Yeah. So yun yung effect nun. Ang naging surprise lang sa amin kasi New Jersey is also one of the states na out of the 10 major states na diverse states. Kasi merong mga states dito na predominant na white or predominantly mixed. Ang New Jersey is one of the states katulad ng California and New York na very diverse.
Yeah.
So we were surprised. Actually, I'm surprised and I'm very proud of New Jersey kasi wala kaming wala kaming riot. We never had a riot.
Wow.
Yes, and kasi nagulat nga ako kasi nung tinignan ko yung mga states, like California, there's the Michigan and everything. I was already expecting it. Kasi meron ditong dalawang what we call, alam mo naman, yung certain places na medyo magulo rin.
Yeah.
So we were expecting those two areas na magiging magulo. But
Mm.
guess what? Sabi ko nga, nung nagkakagulo na sa California, kasi nakikita mo na sa news, and also in New York, nung sinira nila yung Macy's,
Oh, I know.
which is Macy's na
Yeah.
diniriot nila. So we were already expecting, kasi New Jersey has the most
Mm.
malls in the US.
Wow.
May outlet
Yes.
yan.
Outlet at saka mall. Tsaka kasi kami like natatawa nga kami kasi yung ibang states, they would say, "Oh, nag-drive ako ng 10 miles to go to a store." Sabi namin, 10 miles? 2 miles lang mag-walk out na ako dun sa tindahan kasi dikit-dikit talaga kami. So,
Yeah.
I was really expecting it to be bad kasi
Mhm.
ang dami naming mall. So ang dami
Yeah.
nilang pwedeng sirain, and of course, yung the way we have yung malls dito sa US or dito rin sa New Jersey, glass lang talaga siya. Wala yung
So Rochi, so now that we've talked about it, yung ano ka is, okay, so yung mga looters yun, right? That you're afraid dun sa mga looters, sa mga riots na yun. How about the protesters? Wala?
Actually, we have a lot. Actually, sa town namin, ang lit-lit ng town namin, which
Pero
is just
tahimik.
3 miles. It is just walking.
Aha.
And then, ang nakita ko rin mostly kasi marami ng mga Facebook groups na parang small towns na group sila.
Yeah.
Maraming naglalakad. Maraming, especially the younger kids, I would say nandoon sila. Kasi they
Yeah.
want to show change. Kasi, lalo na yung mga anak ko, because I consider our town to be a white town.
Mhm.
Pero nandun yung mga kids na, yeah, they are the white.
Nagsusupport talaga sila.
They are the white kids because they are the ones who started walking.
Oh, nice.
It's
Great,
not
nice.
like, kasi nagtawa kami, like, because we are like predominantly white, a few Asians, then very few Black and Hispanic. But
Yeah.
these are the white kids who actually posted on Facebook that we're gonna have a small walk to show
Okay.
support.
Okay, so sa mga nanonood po, yung pinag-usapan po namin ng mga riot, looters, tsaka yung mga nagpo-protesta, ito po yung kay George Floyd, yung nangyari dun sa issue, kasi baka hindi nila alam kung ano yung pinag-usapan nila, akala nila tayo yung mga nagwawala lang dito.
Ano kasi, the protesters, they're really, they're peacefully protesting. There's just many people who are opportunistic that ruins it
Yes.
everyone. So they come in and smash things. And there's a theory that some people are setting it up where they're putting bricks and stones on the sidewalks. Syempre,
Oh,
so
set up na.
parang
Okay, wag tayo pumunta dyan.
No politics.
Dapat.
Yun.
Wag tayo
Ano na
pumunta
yan?
dyan sa usapan yan. Well,
Oo, that's
Yeah.
political. Baka
Maybe
tayo.
ito na lang, yung sa amin, that's why we were proud in New Jersey kasi ang sinasabi namin lagi, this is our town. Bakit natin sisirain yung town natin? Kasi
Amen.
mangyayari kung masisira rin yung mall, kung masisira yung mga businesses, yung iba na gustong magtrabaho, mawawalan sila ng trabaho.
yeah.
Next day.
well, actually,
Kaya yun, we were just there to really, like we said it, we can protest, but we are protecting our town.
Yeah.
Yun yung lagi namin sinasabi.
yeah, well, you know what, dito naman sa dito sa California, I think I remember Lovely, di ba yung pinag-usapan natin, sabi ko, ibahin natin yung concept, let's talk about happy things, di ba? Pero sa totoo lang, hindi natin may iwasan eh. And I'm very glad na na-mention natin to ngayon, na napag-usapan natin siya. And I have to be honest with you, nung mga nangyari to na sunod-sunod, COVID, and then mga riot and whatnot, humiga ako, nag-meditate ako, nagdasal ako. Sabi ko, what is it that you want me to do, Lord? God, anong gusto mong gawin ko para makatulong tayo, 'di ba? Kasi ang pinakamahirap dito yung hindi natin alam yung next move. There's a lot of like uncertainties going on, not just here in the US, hindi lang just sa Manila, but all over the world. Marami yung kaibigan, yung may mga clients din ako all over the world, UAE, na kung saan-saan. So may Moscow, may Israel, lahat sila affected. No? So ang maganda nito is tayo, Alma, Lovely, Expose and Express, Watchy and Burns, nagawa natin is shift yung negative situation into positive by helping other people. So ako naman, that's why ang lakas din ng loob ko na talagang mag-reach out sa'yo, Lovely, regarding that because I know na may mapupuntahan. Yun nga yung sabi ko, parang, no, I don't want to dwell in this type of energy. Katulad nga sabi ni Alma, yung energy mo, why are you wasting your energy? Eh, lagi ko
Yeah.
sinasabi sa mga kliyente ko, a wasted time is a waste of energy and a waste of money. A waste of money, waste of time, waste of energy. Magkakasama yung tatlong yon.
Yeah.
So why can't we all just be productive by sharing the love that we have para because I believe that when the power of love takes over, nababawasan yung vibration of negativity eh. Diba?
Mhm.
And I know I'm not meant to ask right now, but I actually want to ask Alma, ano yung ginagawa mo para maging positive ka? Ano yung
Yeah.
ginagawa mo para to rise above the situation?
You know, I remember yung lowest point of my life. Marami na akong lowest point na there's series of lowest point. But like for example, when I was pregnant single. Yun yung maalala ko na one of the lowest points of my life. Ang ginagawa ko, kasi when I was pregnant, wala na akong work. I was jobless. And then my family were against the pregnancy. And then nakipag-break pa ako. So, it's full of uncertainty. Parang COVID level yun eh. Kasi you're facing all. The future is uncertain. Ang naalala ko lang, nagbit-bit ko ngayon, sabi ko, whenever may na-encounter ako problem sa buhay, I go back to that time. What did I do when I was pregnant? I wake up, I stand up, I shower, and I go first to the Adoration Chapel.
Amen!
Kobe ang ito.
That's a Kobe.
Kobe!
Kobe dito dito.
Kobe, when are you coming back here?
And then?
So, tulad ngayon, kasi yung sabi ko, I talk to him a lot eh. Kasi sabi ko, Lord, anong message mo sa akin ngayon? Every morning when I wake up. So, ang naging message sa akin, ngayon lang ang time mo to finish the Bible.
Mhm.
So sabi ko, okay. So I started with the New Testament. And yung question mo kanina, how to stay positive. I started this exercise yesterday. Write 5 things that you're grateful of.
Yes.
And then the next day, dapat 5 din. Pero hindi mo pwede ulitin. So,
Yes.
naging 10, tapos naging 15.
Yes.
So, I remember at the lowest point of my life, when everything looks 99% negative, and there's 1% positive, which is life, health, comfortability, yung mga basic lang.
Mhm.
And you zoom into that 1%.
Mhm.
Lang, buhay ako, healthy ako,
Yes.
okay pa ako. Ulit-ulit lang. Kaya nga, with di ba the other teachings, this so-called quote-unquote mantra.
Mhm.
This mantra is very important. It's your
Yes.
it's your self-tape, recorded tape.
Yes.
That it's like a recorded tape that you have to repeat and repeat.
Yes.
And that is to overcome the enemy. Kasi there are 2 voices that you hear eh.
Yes.
The good and the bad.
Yes.
And the enemy will try to kill you
Yes.
first in pain. So, yun. So, I was able to keep my positivity by having my meditation upon waking up, prayer, and then sometimes pag difficult talaga, dun I write. I talk to myself.
Yes.
I start with Alma, my daughter.
Yes.
That's how I start.
You know,
Alma,
speaking of that, speaking of that, sabi ko nga when we pray, we ask God for something. We thank Him, talaga when we pray, we talk to Him. But when we meditate, we allow God to speak to us. We allow God, we honor ourselves and we honor God that we let Him send the message to us. And when you are in silence, when you are in the core of your sacredness, that's when you can hear what he is telling you. So when you are really open to, when you're open, when you're willing, and when you're ready to receive all the messages that you are going to hear, is ikaw yon. Binigay niya yun sa'yo. And some people will not understand. It's just between you and God.
Yeah.
Diba? So it's amazing to hear you. Alam mo kami talaga ni Alma, ever since when we talk about spirituality, yung level of talking namin 3 hours yan. Walang tigil yan. Walang tigil. So I really appreciate you sharing that, because honestly, that's what I'm doing here. I'm lifting people up. That's what I do here. I help them overcome, or I help them rise above the situation na hindi nila kayang ma-overcome. So talagang yung patience, yung, like I said, yung power of love. And I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed that God really gave me the gift of love to share, not just to own it, but to share, not to give it away, because ayaw mo, hindi rin naman pwedeng maubusan ka di ba? But when you are coming from a place of love, and you share that love to everybody, hindi ka nauubusan kasi china-channel ka lang di ba? Thank you so much for sharing that there. Yan, yung same question then kay Lovely. So, ano ginagawa mo para hindi ka mapagod? Self-care ba, kumbaga?
Okay. First, no, self-care actually, medyo nung una nga, nawala yon. Nawala talaga, I have to admit. Kasi sobrang nag-focus, sobrang ako na-excite na doon sa ginagawa ko na dahil sa tulong ng maraming tao. So medyo, honestly, I haven't been feeling too well lately. Medyo, nagkakaroon pa ng mga abdominal pains, mga ganyan-ganyan. Yung mga dati ko pang I haven't been talaga. So, sabi ko nga, naisip ko nga, if I don't take care of myself din naman, di ba, paano ko matutuloy ito? That's why medyo ngayon, nag-pause ako. Nag-pause in the sense na I don't really do it personally na, but it's still, it's still happening. Like ngayon, yan, AC, may feeding tayo, Expose and Express team, yung mga nag-donate, pupunta sila doon sa kung saan yung mga OFWs, yung mga nasa-stranded.
Oh, that's nice.
I heard.
Yes, kasi may mga dumadating dito na hindi sila makapunta sa mga probinsya nila and they're stranded in one place near the airport daw.
Wow,
So, doon, kasama si Tala Vera, yung kinikwento ni AC kanina, magdadala sila doon ng, aside from the vitamins nila Asek, Janet Ong, nagpadala tayo ng mga cheese cupcakes at saka mga water, ganyan. So, yun, sasama ko. Pero yun na nga, since I'm not feeling too well lately, sabi ko nga, siguro naman pwedeng, hindi naman importante na ako mismo ang magbigay. Ang importante is makarating yung binigay.
Yes.
So yun, so I think yung tinatanong mo na self-care, it's all about balance. Na nga pala, I was too excited, being an instrument, helping other people. Pero medyo napabayaan ko talaga lately yung sarili ko. That's why nag-pause ako na parang you have to also, like parang sabi nga nila, charity always begins at home. So as yung mga ginawa natin, it always has to begin sa atin. Dapat may tayo, magandang pangangatawan natin para magawa natin ng tama at buo, di ba? Even your frame of mind natin. If we're depressed, if we're lonely, how can we share happiness kung tayo mismo depressed or sad? So, and of course, dumaan din ako doon sa point na nung nag-uumpisa to, na parang, oh my God, anong gagawin ko? Like, my business naapektuhan kasi I send mga musicians overseas. So, naapektuhan yon kasi entertainers yung mga sinisend ko, entertainment yung business. Even our tapings, kami nila Alma, tayo sa showbiz, naapektuhan tayo. So, parang doon pa lang double whammy na rin kami. No? Lahat ang affected sa amin. So, parang syempre kung hindi mo iingatan yung mental health mo, yung talagang your frame of mind, talagang guguho ka eh. That's why it was a choice. Papadala pa ako dun sa sinasabi ni Alma, the dark side, yung the bad side, or will I rise above it? So, I chose to rise above it. Pero alam mo, Jen, ang malaki talagang naitulong talaga is that ang dami kasing taong tumulong. Kasi kung ako lang, mahihirapan ako. Dahil ano yung Kasi tinanong ko sa sarili ko, ano yung purpose ko ngayon? Okay, pwede akong magluto, magbigay sa mga frontliners, pero tapos na yon, and then balik ka na dun sa lungga mo, and then ano ka na naman, mag-iisip ka na naman na ano ba itong nangyayari, ganun, all the
know.
But since nag-ripple effect ngayon, ang daming tumulong, nagkaroon ako talaga ng direction. Totoo, kaya nga pag sinasabi nga, hindi ka ba napapagod? Sabi ko, actually, oo, nakakapagod, pero masayang pagod. Dahil sa totoo lang, mas malaki yung input, yung natulong nila sa akin. Dahil direction, nagkaroon ako ng sense of purpose. Pagising ko sa umaga, may purpose ako na, sige, magluluto ako kasi tutulong tayo. Diba? Ang laking bagay. Kaya nga, yung minsan talaga, kailangan mong tingnan yung adversity pag andyan sa harap mo. You have to look at it, straight in the eye and see how you can go around it. Diba? Around it. Kasi
Sabi,
pwedeng
ang challenge is an opportunity to rise above.
Yes. Kumbaga, it's really, and also when you're able to do that, it builds up your confidence. Diba? It builds it.
Yeah.
Kaya ko pala. Oh, shucks, okay. Sige, ito, mas matindi na namang, mas matindi na namang problema. And then you rise above it again. Kinaya ko. And then, doon nabibuild yung character ng tao. Doon nabibuild yung concept.
That's amazing.
Diba? Kaya siguro sabi nga, we're very resilient. Kasi ang dami nating balakid, ang dami nating problema. Historically, dami nating nakayanan and nalagpasan. Kaya as a nation, we're so resilient. Which is sometimes also a problem dahil tanggap na lang din tayo ng tanggap. Pero, that's a whole other story. But then, yun nga, minsan talaga, you just have to go around the problem to be able to rise above it. So, yun yung sinubukan kong gawin. Yan.
Speaking of past, or yung mga napagdaanan, if knowing you three, Jenny, Lovely, and Alma, talking to you now, nakita ko na parang very natural sa inyo yung pagtulong. Yung parang flawless, kumbaga. Ano siguro yung, meron, I know everybody, may mga past experiences, na nagiging daan kung bakit ganyan yung ugali nyo. So, can you share us like one incident from your past na nakita, na you think is the reason kung bakit generous kayo? Na parang hindi kayo madamot or yung hindi may other intentions ang pagtulong ninyo?
Ako sasagutin ko. Alam mo, pag galing ka sa hirap, naiintindihan mo kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ng ibang tao. At the same time, pag galing ka sa hirap, ayaw mong pagdaanan yung pinagdadaanan mo. So, ang tendency mo is, totoo, dalawa lang tao. Ang dalawang tao, klaseng tao ang meron ng tayo. Pag pinagdaanan mo yung hirap, it's either maging boastful ka dahil yumaman ka, maging greedy ka, or intindihin mo, balikan mo kung ano yung pinagdaanan mo, and then that way, you find wisdom in that experience. So kami, I remember, hindi talaga kami mayaman. As a matter of fact, talagang pinagkakasya ng pamilya namin yung kinikita ng daddy ko, di ba? Tapos mommy ko housewife. So tapos tumutulong pa yung mommy ko sa mga kapatid niya. As mabait kasi kami, mabait yung pamilya namin So magkakasama palagi, talagang tumutulong yung mommy ko, magkakasama yung sila magkakapatid, nagtutulungan sila. So nakita ko yung how they rise above the situation kapag nalulunod ka na sa kahirapan. Dumating sa point na pansit lang kinakain namin, minsan nga toyo at saka kanin lang. So I'm sure bata pa ako noon, pero nagkukwento nga sa akin yung ate ko. So kinukwento niya na nagkaroon kami ng ganong incident. So parang yun nangyari, nabigyan ako ng opportunity at an early age na makapagtrabaho. So ang naging ko nun is, no, I don't want my family to feel the same way. Especially yung mommy at daddy ko, that they have already sacrificed a lot for us. Diba? Marami kami magkakapatid dikit-dikit kami, marami kami magkakapatid. So ang pumasok sa utak ko nun is that I will not let my family or my parents to feel the same way, ma-experience nila yun. Lalo na kung ako naman yung nakakaluwag, di ba? So, and then nagkaroon ako ng anak, ganun ulit yung naging mantra ko, na bubuhayin ko yung mga anak ko. I'm a single mom, alam natin yan, di ba? So, nung nakita ko na kaya ko pala, then sabi ko nga, total graduate na yung mga anak ko ngayon, then why can't I extend even more? So, doon ako nag-umpisa, yung experience ko na I don't want anybody na ma-experience nila yung kahirapan na yun. But if we have to experience poverty or darkness, there's a lesson there na kailangan natin matutunan. Hindi naman tayo parang umas tayo sa mga nagbibigay ng tulong o sa pamilya nyo na may kaya. Right? Alma?
Yes, I agree with that. Tama yung sinabi mo na when empathy kasi at saka when you look at that's why nga Filipinos have the best nurses in the whole world kasi we have the empathy, or they always say malasakit.
Yes.
And natural talaga yung bayanihan, it's
Yes.
so Filipino. Yung tulungan, yung
Lalakbay na naman na.
yung kasi we care. Kilala nga natin lahat na lumaki tayo here in the Philippines, kilala natin lahat ng kapitbahay natin, all. And you don't see that. It's so Filipino kasi, natural sa Filipino ang
tumulong.
food. That's pero yung sa akin, like your question a while ago, Rochi, yung kung saan, yung mom ko kasi, I got it from my mom kasi there was a time that I was mga 12 years old, or my mom was a barangay captain in our area in San Mateo Rizal. And I remember growing up and seeing her, yung mga ganyan, so Oplan Bunot, Oplan whatever, Oplan blah, blah. And I'm proud to say na she was awarded as the best barangay captain in the whole Rizal.
Wow.
So, yung sama-sama lang ako. I see her helping and growing up seeing people in the slums, ganyan. And share ko lang ito, I didn't post this on Facebook, pero I saw here in my area in Old Balada, I saw an old man like in his 70s carrying a heavy box, walking under the heat of the sun at 1 p.m. like lunchtime. Oh my gosh, it really crushed my heart. Sabi ko, saan po kayo pupunta? And fortunately, he was going to my area where we live in the same street. Parang ganon. Sabi ko, sakay na po kayo, ganyan. Ay, naku, God bless you, ganyan. And ang bigat na bigat ng kinikerry niya. When I went home, I cried. Sabi ko, oh my God, iyak ako ng iyak. Kasi sabi ko, di ba may namamatay sa heat stroke? And, Kobe gulo mo.
Naiyak ako.
And kung hindi ko siya nadaanan, he could have collapsed because from the place that I picked him up and from the place that I dropped him off, it's like a 45-minute walk under the heat of the sun and at the peak of the summer.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think 70 years old.
Yeah.
Tapos after nun, sabi ko, oh my gosh, isa lang yung nakita kong ganun. Paano po yung iba? And you hear about people, a person dying in EDSA, waiting for a bus. You hear people, yun nga, yung tinutulungan ni Gineb, stranded under the bridge. Wala na. So, experiencing heat. But I think yung talaga yung empathy talaga na eto like ako I was able to help one person. Ang point ko, sino pa kaya? Sino pa yung mamamatanda dyan? You hear about nagbabike, namatay sa Magallanes. Yung isang girl, si Michelle, naghihintay ng bus sa EDSA, namatay din under the heat. So, sabi ko, oh, what else can I do? Diba?
Yeah. Good job!
I mean, those things parang, oh my gosh, yung parang, sabi ko, ayun nga, sabi ko, thank you, Lord. May, kahit pa paano, may sasakyan, may shelter. Yung iba, So yung when I went home here, umiiyak ako.
Ayan, naiyak naman ako sa'yo.
Ay, yeah.
I know.
Makeup,
the, the old man, he was walking. Sabi ko
At
kaya
saka
lang,
diba, parang may isip mo yung mga pamilya mo, di ba? Sa totoo lang, nung nagtutulong nga tayo, Ginab, di ba, yung gumagawa tayo ng fundraising, sabi ko, sana marami pa, sana all, yung sana marami pa talaga tayo matulungan, yun including yung mga pamilya ba natin, di ba? Pero sabi ko nga, ask and you shall receive, di ba? Nakita ko kung ano yung mga text kay Lovely. As in, ma'am, baka pwede naman po dito. I mean, for someone to text you na stranger at humingi. Naiyak ako at humingi. Kakainin mo yung
Pride
mo, di ba? So, yung nabasa ko yon, talagang dinedicate ko na una, sabi ko nga una lang, magdo-donate lang kami nila Christian, nila Mary Ann, sabi ko tayo lang, ganyan. Tapos sabi ko parang God, sabi ko parang kulang. Kasi gumising talaga ako na umaga si Genevieve, yung pagmumukha ni Genevieve nasa ano niya, talaga ang ganda ng mukha eh. Sabi ko, ano to God, sabi ko please, sabi ko, ganun din, nag-iiyak din ako. Sabi ko, anong dapat kong gawin? Sabi ko, tapos parang naisip ko na, I'm very thankful na yung daddy ko, mami ko, mga kapatid ko, mga anak niya, si Ate J, si Kuya Jojo, si Vincent, si Ann, mga healthy, mga anak ko. Wala silang sakit. So sabi ko, ayun na lang. Tapos yung mga, syempre meron kami mga group chat ng Alvira tsaka Umali. Nanawagan po ako sa pamilya ko. Okay naman sila. Well, talagang wala silang sakit. Awa ng Diyos. Sabi ko, hindi tayo blessed. Hindi lang tayong anak ng Diyos. Pero, kung ikaw naman wala ka namang sakit, diba, maging useful naman tayo. So, yun, kaya din ako nagtuloy-tuloy din dun sa adhikain na mag-connect nga kay Lovely.
Nag-o-open na ba dyan sa Manila? Nag-o-open na yung mga establishments? How is the situation regarding COVID?
Well, right now, no, we're under GCQ, so the community quarantine. So, yeah, some of the malls are opening up, pero ano pa rin, no, very they're very strict in protocols pa rin. And the restaurants wala pa rin dine-in, take out and then pa rin. Although sabi nila eventually magkakaroon, pero yun na nga, may mga protocols. So like 50% talaga yung hati ng capacity of the restaurant. So we were trying to get back or to the new normal, or not get back, kasi to go to the new normal. Kasi we're not getting back to the old normal. So yeah, we're trying slowly to navigate our way to the new normal. Although there's talk na baka daw mag-enhance community quarantine kami ulit dahil nga medyo nag-spike na naman yung numbers.
I know.
So we don't really know, no? We're still waiting. Pero we're hoping na sana nga hindi na. Kasi, you know, if you're looking at it from the economics point of view, talagang medyo apektado na talaga masyado yung mga negosyo. Sobrang, ang dami na talagang nagsara, ang daming na-lay off, ang daming walang trabaho.
I know.
So,
Dito,
I don't paano sila talaga pangon. And that's why, like Rotary, I'm a member also of Rotary Club of Makati Dasmariñas. They appointed me as chairperson, special committee on it. And sabi ko nga ganun sa kanila, sabi ko, you know what? Sabi ko, before addressing talaga COVID, kasi syempre ang COVID naman, the government talaga disseminates information about it na, and also we all know about COVID. But sabi ko, before a person can listen to what we're trying to say about COVID, we have to, in a way, make a way for them to earn something, to earn money, or hindi sila gutom, alam mo yon, kasi hindi kung gutom eh. For me, yun dapat stress muna is hunger, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Bago ka makinig, bago mo makuha or intindihin lahat ng impormasyon na binibigay sa iyo, kailangan busog yung tiyan mo, at siguro yung at least yung mga anak hindi mo nakikitang nagugutom. So sabi ko nga, gusto ko munang i-address. Like, it's just a small committee naman. But talagang yun yung minungkahi ko, yun yung sinuggest ko sa kanila. We have to do something about the poverty talaga muna, the hunger. So, yun yung sitwasyon. The people are really mostly are hungry. But yeah, we're it's talagang parang you have to make do kung ano yung meron, di ba? And try to talagang find ways talaga to just, be able to survive. Yun nga, survival mode pa rin talaga kami dito.
Neb, so yung question ni Rochi kanina, so ano yung past story mo na ano yung inspiration mo?
Sa akin, okay, sa akin siguro pare-pareho siguro tayo dahil yung mom ko rin noon, nung bata pa ako, talagang sobra siyang mamigay. Yun sobra nga eh. Pati yata, pati mga lupain niya minsan na kukonte, pinamimigay sa mga alam mo, actually, minsan nga sinasabi nga na, tanga-tanga mo na, mami, ba't ganyan-ganyan? Pero, I mean, kidding aside, siguro doon ko rin nakuha na parang siya kasi masaya siya na nag-share. And doon ko rin siguro yung mga mami natin, kaya nga I believe talagang the women in our lives, talagang malaking influence. Kaya nga tayo as mothers, we have to kahit paano, make a good influence or good impact on our kids. Kasi malaking impact talaga yung mga nanay-nanay natin. Nung nakita ko yung mom ko, how cheerful she is when she gives, ang saya-saya niya, parang nakuha ko yun, na parang ang saya, ang sarap ng feeling. Kaya nga, minsan parang hindi actually yung pag nagbibigay ka, it's more of hindi na nga yung pinagbigyan mo eh. It's ikaw yung pakiramdam mo na ang sarap.
Ikaw yung fulfilled.
Sa'yo. Kasi nabigay nila sa'yo yung pakiramdam na yon na masarap, di ba? So, ayun, nakikita ko siyang ganon. And then, eto, na-inspire din ako. Alam mo, siguro dahil yun na parang nakagawian na ganon. Pati yung daughter ko, alam mo, si Nadine, nakakatuwa. Nakita ko na lang sa Facebook members ng Let's Eat Pare group and they're feeding, she was cooking for thousands of people. I mean, yung grupo nila, she would cook like 100, 150, or minsan less than 100, na hindi naman siya talaga nagluluto. Yun yung effort sa kanya. Hindi siya marunong magluto masyado. And yet, may effort siya. So, nung nakita ko yon, sabi ko, oh my gosh, sabi ko, at least sabi ko kung yung anak ko ginagawa yun, I should be doing this also. Kaya rin yun, na-inspire din ako lalo nung daughter ko. Kasi kung siya marunong, na mas mabata siya sa akin, hamak ginagawa niya yon. I mean, like, kumbaga, I learned from my daughter to be, sige na nga, mas ganado, to be more ganado and more, parang, sige, let's do this full time na gawin na natin to talagang anuhin na natin. And I guess, nakita niya rin yun.
Ay, nawala si Lovely.
Ay, nalobat.
Nalobat.
Diba? Saya-saya, diba?
Grabe.
Alam mo, last time na Facebook live natin, nawala din lola mo.
Alma, so what's next after this? Anong nyo, next goal nyo? Are you still gonna continue with the giving or back to normal, back to work, back to whatever?
Well, we won't go back to anything of the past. I mean, definitely the past have changed totally. The same. Pero because like yung lang naman, like the advocacies that I've been doing it for 25 years since I was a teenager. But now, actually, when I started giving out medicine physically, like ako mismo naghahatid, my family and friends talked to me and told me, Alma, you have to slow down because you're exposing yourself too much. Paul, ganyan, kasi going to barangays, giving away. So I found a way to distribute it. Like there's a Grab app here.
Yeah.
So
the Grab.
Then also I go to LBC for provinces. So I use the courier, so less contact or exposure. So in my own little way, ganun pa rin. And so all of my friends who know that I volunteer, yun, they contact me. And then when it comes to plans, I learned in this ECQ, in this pandemic, I learned how
not to make plans.
Mm.
How
Mhm.
to still. It was so hard. It was like a detox. Sabi ko nga, this COVID thing, really a detox. It's like going to rehab for
True.
Oo, totoo.
rehab from being so busy, which is parang, di ba, be
Silo.
still, I am God, right? I don't want to sound, but I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. Be still and know that I am God. Yun yung paulit-ulit na nagpa-play sa mind ko when, in the beginning, be still, Alma. And then sabi ko, Alma, do you know how to be still? No! That was my assignment, to learn how to be still. So, ayun, parang, so I get the message now. You want me to be still, you want me to stay still. You don't.
Yes.
Oh my God, normal.
I guess itong pandemic na to, it taught us one thing also, no. Talagang we have to really parang minsan it's really not always within our control. Kasi sobra tayo ng sobra na tayong, 'di ba, parang parang super women, 'di ba? Oh, we're in control of our lives, ganyan.
Saka
Actually,
plano dito, plano doon.
yes. And actually, hindi, at some point, talagang kailangan mo din talagang magtiwala sa Diyos, di ba? Na
Yes.
may na mas, mas malaki sa'yo, mas marunong sa'yo, and you just have to trust in Him talaga. So if only for that, I think yun yung natutunan mostly ng humanity, no?
Ako nga, sabi ko naman kasi, when I pray to God, tsaka nag-meditate ako, so of course, when you pray, when you meditate, you declare, right? So sabi ko, I will declare, I will talk to God, I will tell Him what my heart wants, what my heart desire, and then I let go of expectations. And then I allow the inner knowing.
Nice.
I will
Parang
allow
bahala na siya.
expectations
Yeah,
and
at
allow
saka
the inner knowing.
Oh, tsaka minsan, di ba, like, sabi ko nga gano'n, minsan nagre-reflect din ako, sabi ko nga gano'n, ba't tayo matatakot, di ba? I mean, of course, kasi natural yung takot sa atin, especially pag uncertain, di ba? Pero pagka, ang sinasabi ko na lang sa isip ko, ba't tayo matatakot? Di ba, naman, sabi nga, naniniwala naman tayo na ang lahat naman ng nangyayari is kumbaga preordained na kumbaga kung kailan ka mamamatay, alam na naman yan ng Diyos, kumbaga inano niya na yan, sinet na niya yan, di ba? I mean, yun yung natin as Catholics, as, I don't know sa born again, but as Catholics, di ba yun, na parang it's all God's will, di ba?
Yes.
So parang siguro itong kung ano man yung nangyayaring pangit, it's redirection, di ba? It's not really a problem, but redirect lang tayo, probably because nga we're too into ourselves, masyado tayong believe na sa sarili natin, na wala na tayong pakialam, hindi na natin iniisip na may may Diyos na mas dapat na talagang sinusunod natin. So sabi ko nga ganun, so just yun nga, the art of letting go talaga. Although mahirap, di ba? Ang hirap dahil syempre we're so used to being in control. Pero yun na nga, ngayon talaga parang day to day, minsan gigising ka na, anong gagawin ko today? Parang sige na lang, parang just enjoy the stillness, enjoy the silence, wala kang ginagawa.
That's right. Alam mo, nami-misinterpret kasi natin yung word na self-love. Diba? Nami-misinterpret natin. Pag sinabing self-love, akala nila
parang selfish.
Hindi. Self-love means i-allow mo yung sarili mo na i-honor mo, respetuhin mo, be compassionate sa sarili mo. And so that way, you know how it feels to be loved. You know how it feels to be respected. You know how it feels to be kind. Kasi
so you can give that out also, di ba?
Exactly.
Pwede ka rin maging ganon.
Yeah, so masarap yung pakiramdam yung sa mga ginagawa natin. At saka maraming gumagawa. Grabe.
Yes.
Ang dami kong nakikita. Ang daming gumagawa. Of course, si Glenda, gumagawa rin siya. Glenda Garcia.
Yes.
Ang ginagawa niya na kahit na alam natin na yun nga, yung lola mo, mag-isa lang talaga nagluluto doon. Todo outfit, di ba? Bonggang. Oo.
Yes, nakakatuwa nga eh. Actually, na-inspire ako pag nakikita ko yung mga ganyan, yung mga ibang tao na gumagawa. Nakakatuwa, nakaka-inspire sila. Actually, ang parang even alam mo, even yung ordinary people, like ako yung sa mga banda ko, nakikita ko like yung mga medyo mas maganda yung buhay, tumutulong dun sa mga talagang walang-wala. Sabi ko nga, wow, if these people na wala na nga masyadong ibigay, nakakatulong pa, nag-iisip pa silang tumulong. What for yung medyo mas may kaya pa, di ba? Na mas may kayang gawin. Di ba? And you know what?
Lovely. May tanong si Christian kanina. Sabi niya,
ay, sorry.
What's next daw?
What's next?
After this daw?
Yes.
Alam mo, ako tingin ko, gusto ko siyang, well, of course, kasi it all depends on what yung opportunities na meron tayo para makatulong, di ba? And of course, yun also the budget, di ba? Kasi syempre, importante din yon. So siguro, probably let's do special projects if you want, di ba? Halimbawa, meron tayong nakitang ganito na kailangan ng tulong, mag-vault in tayo, di ba? Gawa tayo ng something kahit per project basis, di ba? Tayo nila Alma, nila Glenn, nasama natin. Kasi I think, mas marami tayong reach, mas marami tayong pwedeng matulungan, di ba? Kaya nga, nakakatuwa na there like-minded people like you guys na pwede nating makasama sa mga ganitong gawain. So tara, planuhin natin yan.
Burns?
Grabe. You know, this is really an eye-opener kasi you three ladies are actually kumbaga showbiz people. You know, most people look at you na glamorous, ganyan yung gusto kong itsura. And after this kwentuhan, I realized, or during this kwentuhan, I realized na yung beauty nyo, hindi lang panglabas. Talagang galing sa loob. I mean, hindi kasi di ba, yun yung sinasabi na, most people would say, oh, ang ganda-ganda niyan, pero maganda ba yung puso niyan, di ba? But knowing now na itong sa kwentuhan na to, I realized na talagang, yung beauty nyo, nanggagaling talaga sa loob. Right? And it's something, pero syempre, not everyone have good genes like you. So, let's make this conversation a little lighter para dun sa ating mga viewers, no?
Yeah.
Ano ang inyong mga beauty tips? Aside sa pagiging beautiful inside.
Si Queen Alma.
Mamaya na muna si Queen Alma, si Miss Lovely muna. Kasi alam ko medyo mahaba-haba si Queen Alma.
Yes.
Well, ayun na, yun nga makikinig ako sa sasabihin ni Queen Alma mamaya. Kasi ako talaga, I'm a very low maintenance person. Talagang, kung pwede lang, Diyos ko, kapag ka nandito lang, or even when I go out, especially ngayon, naka-mask, di ba? Hindi ka naman nakikita. So, wala nang makeup, walang threading, di ba? Kaya lang ako medyo nagpulbo-pulbo ng konti kasi di ba nakakahiya naman sa inyo, di ba hanggang Amerika makakarating.
Pulbo talaga, di ba? Pulbo-pulbo.
Pulbo, di ba? Parang yung mga sinauna. Anyway, I'm really very low maintenance. So ako talaga, it's really more of cleansing. Talagang kailangan lang clean yung skin, especially before I go to sleep. Yan lang talaga sa akin. And as much as possible, talaga, it's yung makeup talaga is syempre sa trabaho kailangan ng makeup. But as much as possible kasi hindi talaga ako mahilig mag-makeup. Kaya nga, nung maliit ako, I remember yung time na talagang syempre, kumbaga teen star ka, di ba? Yung ate ko, talaga lalabas ako, mukha akong talagang, di ba, pupunta ng palengke, ganyan. So talagang ate ko, ano ka ba? Mag-ayos ka naman. Ganon. Sabi niya, mag-ayos ka ng konti. Syempre, kahit pa paano, di ba, pag yung mga tao parang, ay, bakit naman ganyan itsura niyan? Pero hindi talagang, yun na nga eh. So, it's really for me, yung beauty, I think yung beauty secret na tinatanong ni, or beauty regimen, is really for me, keeping it simple and keeping it, like, keeping myself clean, ganun lang, my skin, ganyan, and hydrating. I really try to hydrate now kasi nga, yun talaga noon kasi hirap din ako uminom ng water. And now that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do water therapy, ganyan. So yun, mga simple-simple lang. Nung bago mag-lockdown, nag-yoga din ako, ganyan. Pero hindi ko siya makayang gawin mag-isa. Nakakainis. Buti pa si Queen Alma, tiyaga. Kailangan nandun ako sa Bikram studio kasi parang pagka mag-isa, parang, hay, naku, mas masarap kumain.
Oo.
Kakainis. O sige, ikaw na, Queen Alma. Basta ako, keep it simple, keep it clean. Yun lang ako.
Wala.
Alma, ikaw. Anong beauty mo?
Comparing myself to some of my friends na normal girls, ako yung pinaka-cowboy eh. Just like love. Very low, so simple lang and minimalist kasi na-associate ko yung putting makeup and dressing up nung modeling natin, Jen. I associate makeup and dressing up for work.
Yes. Yun yung sinasabi ko kay Rochi.
Oo. Oo, yung when I'm not working, like kanina, nung nag-start tayo, simula ng ECQ, 2-piece lang ako, sando. So, talagang piece, parang paglalabas, doon na lang ako magsusot ng bra and ganon. Ganon lang.
I-announce ba?
Two-piece lang. Literally, pag sa bahay, 2-piece lang ako. And then naging 3-piece when I go out. So, cycling short pants.
May kilala akong ganun eh.
Ay, ganun. Jen, ikaw, ganun ka rin ba?
Isot ba ako ngayon?
Parang buhok lang.
Lang ito. May tapal pa nga ako sa likod. Hindi, ako naman, honestly, simula na nagkaroon kami ng beauty inside and out topic ni Rochi kasi ano rin siya, nasa beauty, health and wellness coach din siya. So, natuto na ako talaga na mag-soap, mag-moisturize, ganyan-ganyan. Pero just like them, I think isa tayo. Ayaw natin mag-makeup.
Oo.
Diba, si Jen, she's also using Beauty Derm.
Oh, yeah.
Ayan.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That is so true.
Maganda talaga ng Beauty Derm. Ganda ng
Ang
product.
gusto ko kasi sa Beauty Derm, simple lang, at saka yung tipong cleanser, tapos day, night, tapos, yan may mga ganun, may mga ano siya talaga na di ba? So anyways, ako ang ano lang is to drink a lot of water. I really try to avoid putting makeup on kasi very sensitive ang skin ko. Marami akong chismis ngayon, hindi nyo lang nakikita. Super energetic talaga ako ngayon. pero dala lang siya ng pulbos. Grabe naman si Kobe. So yun lang. So I think mostly ang ginagawa ko talaga is drink a lot of water. Tapos nagme-meditate ako. Oh my God, seriously, Kobe? Yan ang taga-deliver ng ano ko. Ang tawag niya sa beauty der, pag dinideliver niya sa akin, scam. Moms, may pinadala si Alma Concepcion. Scam.
pero Jen, di ba you're a vegan? Vegan ka, di ba?
Yes, ayan, yun pa, vegan ako. So, it's been 7 months. Pero even before, 5 years na ako hindi kumakain talaga ng baboy, baka, kalabaw, ganyan. Hindi ako.
Kalabaw talaga.
Kalabaw.
Alam ko rin yun dito.
Just keep
Saan
ako
nakuha
for
mo, Jenny?
5 years. Tapos ayun, nagbigan ako.
So vegan? Wow.
Kung saan
Vegan ha? Hindi vegetarian ha? Vegan talaga, hindi vegetarian. Mas mahirap yun ha? Wow.
Isa pa nag-cheese ako.
Nung pandemic, di ba, nung unang lumabas siya, panic buying yung mga tao. Punta kami yung grocery. All the shelves, everything. Nagpunta ako doon sa vegan section, daming meat to. Wow!
Talaga.
Kasi dito, meron ditong vegan meat. Kumbaga merong vegan ground beef, may ganon. Pero mahilig talaga kasi ako sa vegetables even before.
Wow.
Mahilig
Galing.
talaga ako sa sa veggies ganyan. So hindi mahirap sa akin mag-shift ng I don't know, hindi siguro lang talaga ako, madali siguro ako maka-adapt. So yun, isa yun sa mga ko. But actually, I want to segue the question to Alma kasi yung beauty derm niya, katulad yung nasa likod niya, si Queen Alma by Beauty Derm, believe ako sa kanya kasi dati ginagamit lang niya yan. Tapos nagulat ako, meron na siya sariling business niya. As a
Store,
business
may store na.
As a business coach,
Kwento!
talaga I encourage people na magkaroon kayo ng negosyo. Terry, kwento mo nga yung beauty derm mo.
Okay, yung beauty derm, which is really, really, really timely ngayon, is I started the online business 2011. It was just like what you said, lang ako, user, and then naging believer. Kasi alam mo naman yung color ko before. I'm not saying that dark is not beautiful. It's just that I look dirtier before.
Hindi pantay.
Hindi pantay-pantay, and then may sunspots, tapos I had may mga dito, parang like
What?
small
Like freckles?
freckles, and then I had open pores, freckles, and then uneven skin tone. I had to foot. And then when Rhea Tan, the owner, gave me a pack to try it, hindi ko muna ginamit. Kasi nga, di ba, we're so used to, kung anong nakasanayan natin, safeguard lang ako,
I know, safeguard.
Safeguard, and what play, ganyan. Whatever I get from the grocery, yan lang. I put it, walang ka-arte-arte. And then, when I saw her again, she told me, sabi ko, ba't ang ganda ng skin mo? What are you using, Kim Rhea Tan? Sabi niya, yung pinagay ko sa'yo. Sabi niya, I can tell that you're not using it. Kasi nga 1 week lang, kita mo na may effect na siya eh. On the first week, may perfect effect, may little micro peeling, and then after 1 week, para ka na naka-foundation, ganyan.
Nice.
So it's really fast, the effect. And then when I started seeing the effects, and I told the owner, sabi ko, okay to Sabi ko, kasi ang bilis. Like, I haven't gone to a derma ever since I started using Beauty Derm. No more facial, no more treatments, no more foundation. I didn't buy foundation na. So it's just baby powder lang. Baby powder, lipstick, kilay, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you cannot go to a business that you don't believe in. So when I started, hindi pa kilala nun ng Beauty Derm, di ba, Gineb? And the people in my network, like in my Facebook and Instagram, parang sinasabi, ano ba yan, Beauty Derm? Ano yung post mo parati, Beauty Derm, Beauty Derm. And it wasn't famous, that famous yet. And then, I think, it's about belief. When you believe in something and when you're passionate about something, the business is just an icing on the cake.
Yeah.
It's not the main entree. The main entree is parang icing na lang yung business kasi you believe in it so much and you're passionate and you're in love with it. Yun, kasi I used to spend a lot of money to even my skin tone head to foot. I've gone to, alam mo yan, Juneb, yung name names, but I've gone I used to spend 300,000 head to foot just to even my
Feel.
Oh yes.
Feel.
Alam niyo yun. So I used to do that, and then syempre I was in search for a cheaper alternative. Now I can get the same effect without spending almost $500,000 kasi ang mahal eh. And then I started with the face, and then I started using the other products of Beauty Derm for my body, bikini, underarm area. And then I said, pwede pala ma-achieve to na ganito kamura lang.
Nice.
Nice.
Yun yung morena problems ko before, which is, okay, I look good wearing a dress as a morena, but when I wear swimsuit, uneven skin.
Chismis.
Oh, ang itim ng tuhod, ang itim ng siko.
Yeah.
skinny area. So, and then, syempre, before marketing it, I had to make sure that, that
Yeah.
it worked on me.
Yeah.
Underarm, it's not just my face, also my legs. And then, when I started marketing online lang, because I'm during that time I started with Beautyderm, I was still a student. Nag-aaral uli ako ng interior design. So I also tried doing interior design renovation for 5 years. And when I realized that the Beautyderm business is has lesser headaches.
Oh, I remember. Nag-usap tayo about that.
Yeah. Nung nag-fade out ako ng konti sa
Yeah.
interior design. I just design, period. I don't do
Yes,
I
yes.
construction na. So design only, and then yun nga. And then eventually, fast forward to 2019, again 2011 I started with the online selling, which is the direction of people, of everyone now here in the Philippines. And also I started with the online 2011, and I finally put up my store 2019. See the long process.
Wow.
Yes.
Because the secreto is you just start small.
Yes.
That's true. My sellers all over the world, I tell them, you just start home-based, walang rent, overhead. So aside from the business of the term, I also teach them what I learned along the way.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Sabi nila, I will put up a website. I tell them no. Because
Mhm.
all of work, simula pinanganak ka hanggang ngayon, nasa Facebook mo. You start with that. Ganun lang.
Yes.
So, instead of gagawa ka ng FB page, wala ka namang followers doon. Unlike your Facebook, your original Facebook are the people that you in your life from the time you were. So yun yung first layer, kumbaga, first layer of your network is your family and friends and relatives. And the second layer will be the people you don't know, which will come from the word of mouth na.
Yes. But okay, Sir, we all know that sometimes when we start a business, hindi naman kagad tayo sinusuportahan talaga ng mga pamilya natin at saka ng mga kaibigan natin. It's true, right? It's true, right? But I know what I'm trying to say, na doon ka na sa page mo, you have 5,000 friends or you have 1,000 friends, meaning may network ka na kaagad. So you start with small. If you have 5,000 friends, then mag-add ka ng Lovely Rivero 2, Lovely Rivero 3. So, and you're also right regarding dun sa page, sa pages na yon. Na, to yun, huwag kang gumawa ng page kung alam mo na wala ka pa talagang kliyente. The business
page
Exactly.
para talaga sa yun, sa paggawa lang ng ads.
Yes. Branding lang siya.
Yun lang ang purpose ng Facebook page. Pero talaga engagement is your personal page or gumawa ka ng Facebook group.
Yun.
Also,
That's how I started a personal page. And then nung lumaki na ako gumawa ng Facebook page. Kasi parang sayang your your network.
Network.
Expect only very responsive below 5% or even lesser than your yun. But for example, when I was starting, 80% kasi naka-public post, 80% are from friends and 20% from unknown people. And then from there, now I talk to strangers.
Yes. Nice. Gusto ko yan. So since you're talking about that already, Alma, can you please tell, so paano sila makakapag-business na ganyan? Kasi Rochi then, she's also doing the same thing dito naman sa US. So she has a different style and I'm sure ikaw din. So just sa Philippines, since a lot of who's watching right now are nasa Philippines, so how can they contact you? Paano sila mag-start? This is the right time to have your own business.
Online yan eh. Pwede online.
I will make it short and sweet. Our reseller package now is only 10,000 pesos. You can avail of 25,000 worth of products. But before reaching the level of resellers, you have to be a user first, at least for 1 month. Kasi you cannot sell what you don't believe in.
Exactly.
Something. Pag walang effect sa face mo, don't sell. Ganun lang ako.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reach me Instagram, alma.concepcion or Alma Concepcion in Facebook. Kaya lang, marami akong kapangalan sa Facebook. Kaya ginawa ko, Instagram, mas madali, alma.concepcion.
Yes.
At naliligaw sila sa Facebook eh. So,
Yeah.
Kaya basta tingnan na lang nila yung mukha mo na makinis, mukhang beauty derm.
Oh, di ba?
Beauty derm.
me, I would them the before and after. Kasi whenever they see ganito, sabihin, hindi, maganda ka na noon pa. Hindi, papakita ko sa inyo before. Hindi ako ganito. Yung picture na pinost mo, Jen. That's a perfect example of how I look like before. What you posted today, the 20 years ago,
Uy,
look at my
yes, pero Ter, ang ganda-ganda naman natin.
Oo.
Tamis natin doon, ha? Ang tamis mo doon, ha? So, ano, Ter, lovely ikaw. Ano yung, ano mga yan? I know that besides from acting, you're also managing a band. And ngayon, nag-post ka na.
Yes.
Sa
Actually, nakakatuwa dahil kasi, syempre, di ba, dito sa Pilipinas, sarado pa. Pero overseas, nag-open, especially sa China, medyo nag-open na sila. Alam mo talagang sabi ko nga, di ba, yung technology, medyo hindi ko kakampiyan eh. Talagang medyo hirap na hirap ako dyan. Pero talagang ngayon, I am really trying hard kasi, like, nagkaroon na ako ng first audition over Zoom. I mean, we had a Zoom audition ng banda. I mean, sabi ko nga, tapos my client was in China, yung isang client ko, and then yung co-booker ko was in Mexico, tapos ako. So, 3 time zones yon. So, we were like, tapos yung mga banda ko naman, I think nasa Cavite sila. So, ganon. So, in addition to sila via Zoom, and ayun, nakapag-audition naman kami. So sabi ko nga gano'n, talagang well, you know, if I may, ang ma-advise ko talaga sa mga businesses ngayon, talagang you have to go with the flow. Kasi like ako, for the longest time, really resist ko talaga yung technology, yung ganyan, because hirap na hirap ako doon. But talagang ngayon, ang moral lesson sa akin talaga nito is that you have to adapt talaga. I mean, you have to go with the change, go with the flow. Kasi kung di mo pag-iiwanan ka, kaya nga even yung mga co-bookers ko, yung mga co-managers ko sa you know, being a booking agent ng mga banda overseas and dito, sabi ko nga sa kanila, ang ma-advise ko is that they have to start doing yung mga Zoom online and even sa mga bands. Oo, mga Zoom, ganyan, or FB, mga ganyan. Basta lahat ng mga social media, no?
yes.
Like, even Skype or whatever. I'm not leaning on one particular medium. Basta kung ano man, they have to go with the flow. So even yung mga banda, sabi ko, mag-install na kayo ng mga app na ganyan kasi eventually, yan na talaga yung dyan talaga papunta. Dyan talaga.
Yes, alam mo, kaya bonggang-bongga yung mga yung negosyo namin dito as mga coaches eh. Kasi dito talaga online. Lahat as in therapy, healing, life coaching. Kaya bonggang-bongga kami dito. Enjoy namin. Dito lang kami sa home base kami, ganyan. So you know what, speaking of mga na-achieve natin, foundations, na mga na-achieve natin sa mga businesses natin, I would want to give a chance to Burns kasi isa siya sa mga board member ng AAYLF. Am I correct? So can you please tell us about that, Burns? And then of course, Rochi, you can also promote your business or you can share your business as well. So we'll start with Burns first.
Okay, so the reason I was asking you guys about what's next, because there's this foundation that I support, and it is empowering young girls through education. So, yung young girls na to, they're from Zimbabwe, and because of poverty, they are being sold off by families or relatives to get married at a young age, like 12, 13, and pag hindi sila nakapag-aral, that's what happens to them. So they become victims of domestic abuse or worse is child marriages kasi meron pang iba.
That's child abuse.
Well,
That is
in
abuse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's how can they take care of a baby when they themselves
They're babies.
They're
They're
babies.
babies.
child?
Oo.
So, yun yung ano ko, when actually client ko to, and then when I heard the whole thing that she does and what the foundation does for these girls, so yung donations, lahat na pupunta to sponsor them so they can stay in school. And I've seen like yung success stories nila, and they pay it forward also. So yung mga donations pang enroll, kung dangerous sila, yung kumbaga in danger sila dun sa environment nila, they are relocated. So yung yung donation na pupunta sa housing.
Yeah. So where do we go kapag can you tell us
How
where
can
to
we help?
go?
Yes.
How can we help? Yeah.
Foundation's name is American and African Youth Leadership Foundation. So it's endchildmarriages.org. So any amount would definitely help. Ako, I sponsored a girl for $100. That's a whole semester in high school.
Wow.
So
Nice.
Wow.
I plan to do is for that whole school year, I'm going to sponsor one girl, and if I get more clients, then I'm gonna sponsor another one. So
Yes.
like I get a client through this network that I'm doing, then I actually vowed that I will sponsor another girl again.
Alam
So
mo, it's nice to know na lahat tayo may mga kanya-kanya talaga tayo
Yeah.
na advocacy.
yeah,
And I'm very proud of you, Burns, for doing that because I also know
Yes.
Ponggay. Thank you so much for including Burns in your team, in this foundation. And she's really, I have to speak in English because Bongay does understand. So I'm very proud of Burns and what she's doing because she's really advocating and she's really very serious about promoting the foundation as well.
because I completely redid their website because
Mhm.
it didn't really look professional, and so I wanted to change that and change the perception that it is a legitimate nonprofit organization that is creating making an impact in young girls' lives.
That's nice. Thank you, Burns.
Thanks, Burns.
Congratulations to you, Burns, for doing that. I mean, the redoing of the website itself is malaking, it's a big help already.
Yes.
I'm a person who's
Mhm.
allergic to
Like,
technology.
I'm
And it-
sure, di ba?
Okay. And Alma?
No, sabi ko, coming from, the congratulations came from a person who's not techie. Lovely.
That's why. That's why I was so odd about the redoing of the
Yes.
the site, diba? Kasi wow, galing.
Rochi, can you please share us your new baby?
Baby. Marami akong baby.
Yeah, your business.
No, actually, yung main business ko is I'm a lifestyle food allergy blogger. So as a food, because my kids have multiple food allergies, so it started on that, and it was like I started it like over 8 years ago when it's not familiar yet. So I share recipes that are gluten free, allergy friendly, nut free, and also yung dairy free. And then aside from that, from sharing what my kids eat or what food they could eat, I started doing being a food allergy mentor. Because for the past how many years, dumami yung may mga food allergies eh. And it became common. So I would share my, I would say, expertise on that part because I have 4 kids and they have
Wow.
multiple food allergies. So
Saan ka nila makikita?
you can see me sa website ko, which is thefrugalistamom.com. And then from there, I'm also active in the food allergy community. We just had a taping earlier. Who is another advocate ng food allergy? Dito.
Si Thomas.
Yes, Thomas was there. And then,
Napapasmile ako pag naalala ko si Thomas.
ay!
Ayun,
Oh, no.
Ang gwapo talaga kaso may asawa na siya.
Di ba yung napapanood nila?
Yeah,
Enjoy nila.
no, so this morning we actually, gusto ko lang i-share. Thank you, Rochi, for sharing. Gusto ko lang i-share that this morning we had a taping and it's for Father's Day special. So this guy, his name is Thomas, and then meron din siyang foundation kasi yung anak niya namatay sa allergies. As in, pasok pa lang sa school, after 3 days, oh my God, nadali, so namatay. And then yun yung parang sorry, Alma?
Was it because
Pinakain ng dairy.
Pinakain ng
allergic
Sa-
sa dairy?
Yeah.
Allergic
So,
to the dairy.
if you notice, itong Expose and Express online talk show, it's not just for us coaches to showcase our businesses, but the advocacy or the mission and vision of Expose and Express online talk show is to really talk about the real thing here, what the world needs to know when it comes to learning, food, fundraising, anything that will benefit all of us here. But I always believe that we have to start from our root, which is the Philippines. And like I said, I'm a very proud Filipino, and I have a new mantra actually. We are not many, we are one. Because because I believe that even no matter how many you are, if hati-hati naman tayo, then it doesn't make sense.
That's true.
But
Great. That's nice.
Thank you, lovely. But if we are many, but if we are not many, but we are one, then we can see that the power in us actually lift everyone up together, sabay-sabay. Walang naiiwan. Sabi nga, diba, Ohana? Left behind. So the Expose and Express online talk show is actually more into giving you love, understanding, kindness, respect. And this is a community of people who wants to also share their kindness. So lovely, you may be surprised sa gagawin natin. But I know that we've talked about this before, but wala pa tayong kasiguraduhan. But I'm hoping for another fundraising for what we're doing. So, I heard again that the ECQ is, as much as we don't want that to happen, it's gonna happen. And
we're hoping it's not, but
this time, nanawagan na naman po ako sa inyong lahat na tulungan niyo po kami na tumulong sa ibang tao. At nandito po kami para nga, again, humingi sa inyo ng tulong dahil hindi po namin kakayanin ito. Sabi ko nga, we are not many, we are one. So pag pinagsama-sama po natin yung support na yon, whether it be products, pagkain, or financial, it's the same thing. It is what it's when we give to all of you. Lahat po tayo makikinabang dito because kapag meron po tayo natulungan na mahirap at kumain, wala pong reklamo yan. Masarap pakinggan na walang nagrereklamo. Pag walang nagreklamo, walang negative thoughts and feelings, nakukuha rin po natin, na-attract po natin itong positivity na to. And so what else can I say? I actually really want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank Rochi. I want to thank Burns for hosting kahit na mas marami akong dinadaldal. And my very good friends here, Alma, Concepcion, and lovely Rivero. And sa mga nanonood ko ngayon, walang hanggang pasasalamat po kasi sa pagsuporta niyo po dito sa Expose and Express online talk show. Kahit na po nung umpisa, luka-lukahan lang, doon naman tayo nag-umpisa, luka-lukahan lang, na hindi naman natin na-expect talaga mag-bloom siya. So, magkakaroon din po kami ng Expose and Express Digital Magazine. So, it's coming out. So, antayin po natin yun. And sa mga hindi po nakapanood ngayon, i-replay po namin ito. So, before we end this, I want to thank God. I want to glorify God for everything that He has done for us, for providing for all of us. And I cannot thank God enough for bringing us all together to talk about this, to talk about our lives, to talk about our community, to talk about what else can we give, what else can we offer para makatulong tayo sa ibang tao. And so, is there anything else that you want to say? Please give a little bit of encouragement to all our televiewers. Let's start with Burns.
Well, I would encourage everyone who's watching a small amount please donate to endchildmarriages.org. It would make
Nice.
life-changing difference to someone's life. So endchildmarriages.org. Thank you.
Rochi,
For me, ang ina-ask ko lang sa lahat dyan, be kind. Yun. Be kind to everyone. Kasi lahat tayo may pinagdadaanan. Maybe masyado siyang maganda, hindi halata, pero may pinagdadaanan
aray,
tayo.
sasaktan
And
naman ako doon.
and I would say a little kindness goes a long way. Yun nga, may kunento nga ako kay Jenny. Meron akong I don't know kung sino, may nag-drop lang ng wine sa bahay ko. Complete stranger. Ang nakalagay lang na note, hope you're feeling better. I don't even know who you are. But sabi ko, thank you. And you know what? Sabi nung husband ko, anong gagawin mo? No, I'm paying it forward. So I'm gonna look for a complete stranger and do something.
Yes, paid
know?
forward.
That's a nice idea, no?
That's a good
Nice.
one. Atel, Alma? Alma
Actually-
Concepcion.
Actually, that's a movie in Netflix, Pay It Forward.
Yes, it's a movie.
Panood niyo yun? Wherein the
Yes.
student had an idea that you just do three things to three people,
Yes.
and instead of asking if the person asks, and what can I do in return, you just say, do it again 3 times to 3 people. So yun nga, may ripple effect. So you watch that and then promote. I like what you said, be kind. I really like what you said, Raj. It's really challenging nowadays. But my closing message to everyone is just zoom in to the positive things in life, and then just write it down, 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. And yung God is really working now, and we just have to surrender. Yung tama
Amen.
Di ba sabi nga,
na parang this is the point na we are asked to sit down and stay still and just surrender.
Amen.
di ba sabi nga, the richest person in the room is the one who's full of gratitude.
Yes, true that. And of course, lovely Rivero.
Yeah. Well, kagaya ng sinabi mo nga, the richest person in the room is the one that's full of gratitude. And I am full of gratitude kahit hindi ako rich.
So,
But really, seriously, yan lang, talagang overflowing yung pasasalamat ko. Thank you so much to everyone who helped us in my small little team in our endeavor during this pandemic. Yun ngang feeding natin, yung ating food care packages. It's still ongoing. Today, we have an activity with the OFW, and we have scheduled feedings pa rin. So, ang layo po ng narating ng tulong nyo. So, talagang pasasalamat po talaga, Fly Ace Corporation, kay Elise, sa lahat po ng
Oh, si
nag-donate.
Elise.
Kachanko, siya yung may-ari ng Fly Ace Corporation. Twice siyang nagpadala ng mga delata na yun na, nag-snowball na at sinama ko yung mga delata niya sa iba't ibang mga donations, pati yun dun sa donations through the Expose and Express team. So, thank you so much. At tandaan niyo po na although we are, sabi nga nila, di ba, under the same store, but iba-iba yung bangka natin. Iba mas matibay. They have both. So natin kasagwan isa, diba? Tulungan natin yung mga nandun sa weaker boat na makapagsagwan para makarating din or para maraos na itong pandemyang to, itong hirapan natin. Let's hold hands, help each other talaga. I think this is one moment in time na we really need to come together as a human race, 'di ba? As a people, parang as humanity magtulungan na lang tayo. Kasi masarap mag-criticize ng gobyerno, masarap mag-criticize ng kung sino-sino, pero anong magagawa nun, 'di ba? I mean, wala namang perfect, 'di ba? And I'm sure both our governments are also trying their best. You know, I'm not saying na I'm pro or against. I'm just saying, let's just help each other na lang.
Yes.
Kasi kesa
Ang
daldal
sarap.
tayo ng daldal, di ba? I
Ang
mean,
sarap
let's just do
pakinggan.
something.
Ang sarap pakinggan
Diba?
ang sinabi mo talaga. Let's be balanced. Let's be balanced.
Oo,
So,
I mean, tama na. Huwag na tayo maging political kasi wala naman tayong mararating pag ganon kung daldal lang tayo ng daldal. Let's just help dun sa kaya natin gawin sa maliit na paraan. Of course,
Amen.
yung mga nag-aambisyon ng mga change or whatever, sige, maganda siguro yung gusto nila and we respect that. And yeah, but tayo, change should come from within nga eh, di ba? Change
Yeah.
should come from us muna. So tayo muna, whatever little thing we can do, let's do it. And hopefully, the ripple effect will take care of it na. So again, thank you. Thank you lang sa mga talagang tumutulong. And bukas pa rin ang kusina ni Lovely.
Yes!
So whatever na gusto nyong ipaluto para makatulong.
Gagawin
as
natin
much as
yan.
we
Magkakaroon
benefit the
tayo ng
contractors.
magkakaroon tayo ng second wave. Ayan.
Ayun. Sige,
Thank you
sige.
so much, guys. I love you guys. So,
Thank
ito yung
you.
exposing our signature wave and dance namin. Bye!
Ganun, bye-bye!
Bye! Shimmy! Bye!
Bye.
I love you guys. Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.